Welcome, seekers of truth and self-discovery. In today's video, we embark on a journey that challenges everything you thought you knew about reality. The title itself, after watching this, you won't know the truth, you realize you are what you seek, is a declaration that the quest for truth is deeply intertwined with who we are. As you listen, prepare to question your perceptions, confront your desires, and embrace the mysterious interplay between truth and self. Let this experience ignite introspection and guide you towards a profound realization, that every search reveals a part of you indeed. Truth is often seen as a fixed beacon, yet it remains an ever-shifting horizon. In our daily lives, we cling to what appears concrete, only to discover layers of uncertainty beneath the surface. This segment invites you to consider that what you accept as truth might simply be an illusion crafted by your experiences and biases. Every belief you hold has been shaped by your personal journey. When you begin to question the solidity of these convictions, you open the door to a deeper understanding that truth is not absolute, but a reflection of your inner world, beyond all doubt. Every quest for truth begins within the self. It is in the silent moments of introspection where questions arise and answers begin to form. You may find that the search for external validation only deepens the mystery of your internal landscape. By turning inward, you uncover hidden passions, fears, and dreams that guide your journey. This segment challenges you to look beyond surface appearances and explore the depths of your own consciousness. Embrace the vulnerability that comes with self-inquiry, for it is through this honest reflection that you pave the way to genuine understanding, steadily opening paths to inner wisdom. Our desires shape the contours of our reality. The yearning for truth is more than a simple quest. It is a force that molds our identity. As you pursue what seems elusive, recognize that every desire carries with it a reflection of your deepest self. In this segment, we explore how ambition and longing drive us toward insights that alter our perspective. Instead of viewing desire as a mere craving, understand it as a transformative power that fuels growth. When you align your intentions with your inner purpose, you set in motion a journey of self-creation and enlightenment, beyond measure. Each moment on your quest reveals a new layer of mystery. The path is not linear, but a complex web of revelations and doubts. In this segment, consider how unexpected insights can disrupt your preconceived notions. Every encounter, every challenge, and every triumph contributes to the mosaic of your understanding. The unfolding mystery is both exhilarating and daunting, urging you to remain open to the unknown. Embrace the twists and turns as opportunities to learn more about the universe and your place within it. Remember, the journey itself is as vital as the destination you seek, guiding you ever forward. In the final stretch of your journey, you confront the mirror of your soul. This segment reveals that the truth you seek is intertwined with the essence of who you are. Accept that your reflections, both light and shadow, are indispensable guides on your path. The realization that you are what you seek transforms confusion into clarity. It empowers you to embrace every facet of your being, recognizing that each experience contributes to a larger, meaningful narrative. Allow this understanding to liberate you, inspiring a renewed commitment to self-growth and the eternal pursuit of wisdom, fostering unstoppable hope with every new day. Your perception shapes your reality. But have you ever stopped to question whether what you see is real or just a reflection of your conditioned mind? The way you interpret events, people, and ideas is filtered through your experiences, beliefs, and biases. This means that truth, as you understand it, is not universal, it is deeply personal. When you realize that your world is a projection of your inner self, you begin to see that truth is not something external to be found. Instead, it is something internal to be realized. The world is your mirror, reflecting back the depths of your own consciousness. Everything in existence appears to be built upon duality, light and dark, good and bad, known and unknown. But what if duality is just an illusion? What if these opposing forces are not truly separate but two sides of the same coin? The deeper you explore, the more you realize that there is no absolute distinction between these forces. The concept of self and other begins to dissolve, revealing that everything is interconnected. Understanding this unity can change how you approach life. Instead of resisting the unknown, you begin to embrace it as an essential part of your journey. From birth, you have been conditioned by society, education, family, and culture to see the world in a certain way. These influences shape your beliefs, your values, and even your idea of truth. But what happens when you challenge these conditioned ideas? When you start questioning everything you were taught to accept, you begin to break free from a programmed mindset. This is not an easy process. Questioning long-held beliefs can be uncomfortable, even painful. But only by letting go of inherited perceptions can you begin to see the world as it truly is, rather than how you were told it should be. Truth often hides behind fear. Have you noticed how people resist what they do not understand? This is because the unknown threatens the stability of our constructed world. Fear keeps us confined within the walls of our own making, preventing us from exploring deeper truths. But fear is not an enemy, it is a teacher. It shows us the boundaries we have set for ourselves and invites us to step beyond them. Instead of running from fear, face it. Ask yourself, what am I afraid to see? The answer may be the very thing that leads you closer to understanding who you truly are. In a world filled with constant noise, silence is a revolutionary act. The truth is not something you will find in the external world, it is discovered in moments of stillness. When you quiet your mind and listen, insights begin to emerge. This is why many ancient spiritual traditions emphasize meditation and inner reflection. The greatest revelations often arise in silence, where distractions fade and clarity emerges. If you are seeking truth, take a moment to disconnect from the chaos. Let go of the need for immediate answers, and instead, allow stillness to guide you toward deeper understanding. You are seeking truth, but have you ever questioned why you are seeking it all? The very act of searching implies that something is missing. But what if what you seek has been within you all along? Many spiritual traditions teach that the journey outward is ultimately a journey inward. The more you chase answers outside yourself, the further you may drift from realizing that you already hold the key. The paradox is this: the harder you search, the more elusive truth seems. But the moment you surrender and trust in your own awareness, the truth reveals itself effortlessly. Who are you? If you answer with your name, job, or personality traits, you are only scratching the surface. Identity is not fixed, it is fluid and ever-changing. The person you were 10 years ago is not the same person you are today. Yet, we cling to rigid identities, believing they define us. But what if you are something beyond labels and roles? What if your true self is boundless, limitless? The realization that you are not a fixed entity but a dynamic being opens the door to endless possibilities. You are not just who you think you are so much more. You are not alone in your search for meaning. Humanity has been asking the same questions for millennia. The idea of the collective unconscious suggests that we all share a deep, universal connection, a reservoir of wisdom that transcends individual experience. Myths, symbols, and ancient teachings across cultures point to similar truths, hinting at a greater, shared knowledge. When you tap into this collective wisdom, you realize that your search is not just personal, it is part of something much greater. The patterns of truth are woven into the fabric of reality, waiting for those who seek to uncover them. Time is often seen as a linear progression, from past to present to future. But what if time is not what we think it is? Many physicists and philosophers argue that time is an illusion, a construct of the human mind. In reality, past, present, and future may all exist simultaneously. When you step beyond the constraints of time, you realize that your search for truth is not about reaching a destination, it is about awakening to what has always been. Truth exists now, in this moment. The more you focus on the present, the closer you get to realizing your true nature. Your ego is the voice in your head that tells you who you are. It is the part of you that clings to identity, accomplishments, and external validation. But the ego is not your true self, it is merely a tool for navigating the world. The problem arises when you mistake the ego for who you really are. True wisdom comes from seeing the ego for what it is, a mask, a role you play. When you step beyond the ego, you uncover a deeper awareness, one that is not limited by thoughts or labels. In that space, truth emerges effortlessly. Many people believe that finding truth means accumulating more knowledge. But sometimes, the key is not gaining more, it is letting go. Letting go of attachments, expectations, and beliefs that no longer serve you creates space for deeper insights. Truth is not something you possess, it is something you experience when the mind is free. When you release the need to control or define everything, you become open to seeing reality as it truly is. The act of surrendering is not weakness, it is a gateway to profound understanding. Let go, and truth will reveal itself. Have you ever noticed patterns in life, coincidences, synchronicities, or signs that seem to guide you? These moments hint at a deeper intelligence at play. The universe communicates in symbols, intuition, and experiences, nudging you toward understanding. But are you paying attention? Often, we are so caught up in logical thinking that we ignore the subtle messages around us. When you quiet the mind and observe, patterns emerge. The universe is always speaking, always guiding. The more aware you become, the more you see that truth is woven into every moment of your existence. Truth is paradoxical. The moment you think you have found it, it changes. The wisest people throughout history have understood that the more they know, the more they realize they don't know. Truth is not a fixed point, it is fluid, evolving as you evolve. This means that clinging to any single idea as the absolute truth can be limiting. Instead, embrace the paradox. Accept that truth is both known and unknown, present and hidden, simple and profound. The willingness to live with uncertainty is the mark of true wisdom. Many spiritual traditions suggest that life itself is a dream. Science, too, questions the nature of reality, suggesting that what we experience is merely a construct of our minds. If life is a dream, then what does that mean for truth? It suggests that reality is malleable, shaped by perception and belief. This realization is both liberating and humbling. If reality is a dream, then you are the dreamer. You have the power to shape your world, to awaken to deeper truths, and to experience existence in its most profound form. The greatest truth is knowing that you do not know. When you release the need for certainty, you open yourself to infinite possibilities. This is the wisdom of the great philosophers, mystics, and seekers throughout history. To admit that you do not know is not failure, it is the beginning of true discovery. Instead of seeking to define truth, embrace the mystery. Let it unfold naturally, without force. In the space of unknowing, real transformation happens. Truth is not a destination, it is a never-ending journey. You have spent so much time searching outside of yourself. But what if the entire universe exists within you? Science tells us that the atoms in our bodies were forged in stars billions of years ago. Spiritually, many traditions teach that the entire cosmos is reflected in the human soul. If this is true, then the answers you seek are not out there, they are within. The journey inward is the most powerful journey you will ever take. It is a return to your essence, to the core of your being. And when you arrive, you will realize, you are what you seek. Awareness is the key to transformation. Most people live on autopilot, reacting to life rather than consciously shaping it. But when you cultivate awareness, everything changes. You begin to see your own thoughts, emotions, and actions with clarity. You realize that you are not your thoughts, you are the observer of them. With this awareness, you gain the power to break free from limiting patterns and step into your highest potential. Truth is not about finding something outside of yourself, it is about waking up to what has always been present within you. Within you exists both light and shadow, the aspects of yourself that you embrace and those you avoid. Many people fear their shadow side, suppressing emotions and truths they find uncomfortable. But the shadow is not something to fear, it is something to integrate. True self-awareness comes when you acknowledge both your strengths and your weaknesses, your beauty and your flaws. The dance of light and shadow is the essence of growth. The more you embrace all parts of yourself, the more whole you become. What if there is no single truth, but an infinite number of truths? Quantum physics suggests that multiple realities may exist simultaneously. Philosophically, this means that reality is not fixed, it is shaped by perspective, belief, and intention. You are not confined to a single path. You have the ability to choose, to create, to shift. When you let go of rigid beliefs and embrace possibility, you open yourself to endless discoveries. Truth is not a single answer, it is an ever-expanding horizon of understanding. After this journey, you may be asking, what now? The answer is simple, you must become the truth. Knowledge is not enough. Understanding is not enough. Transformation happens when you embody the wisdom you have gained. Truth is not just something to seek, it is something to live. Let your actions, your thoughts, and your presence reflect the deeper understanding you have uncovered. The search is over. You are what you seek. What is consciousness? Is it merely a product of the brain, or is it something greater, something fundamental to the universe itself? Modern science and ancient spiritual traditions both suggest that consciousness may be the foundation of reality. If this is true, then the way you perceive the world is not just passive observation, it is active creation. Your thoughts, awareness, and intentions shape your experience of reality. When you truly grasp this, you no longer see yourself as separate from the world, you understand that you are an inseparable part of the cosmic whole. In quantum physics, the observer effect suggests that simply observing a particle changes its behavior. But what if this principle applies beyond science? What if your awareness actively shapes your reality? This means that the way you look at the world influences what you experience. If you focus on fear, you see a world full of dangers. If you focus on love, you see a world full of possibilities. Understanding this power gives you the ability to shift your reality by shifting your perception. What you seek, you become. The senses deceive us. Your eyes tell you that the sun moves across the sky, but science tells us that Earth is rotating. Your brain fills in gaps in your perception, creating a seamless experience of reality, even when that reality is incomplete. What else might be an illusion? The boundaries between self and other, past and future, reality and dream, all may be constructs of the mind. The deeper you look, the more you realize that reality is not as fixed as it seems. And if reality is flexible, so is your understanding of truth. Many traditions speak of the soul, a part of you that exists beyond time, beyond space, beyond the physical world. Whether you believe in reincarnation, an afterlife, or something else, the idea remains the same: you are more than your body, more than your mind. If your essence is eternal, then the search for truth is not about finding something new, it is about remembering what you already know. Your journey is not about becoming something else. It is about returning to what you have always been. Belief is one of the most powerful forces in existence. It shapes how you see the world, how you act, and what you experience. If you believe something is possible, you open the door for it to happen. If you believe something is impossible, you create a mental barrier against it. The world you live in is a reflection of the beliefs you hold. This does not mean ignoring reality, it means recognizing that reality is influenced by the mind. Change your beliefs, and you change your experience of life. For centuries, mystics, sages, and scientists alike have pointed to one profound truth: everything is connected. The universe is not a collection of separate things, it is a single, vast, interconnected whole. You are not an isolated being, you are part of this grand unity. This realization dissolves the illusion of separateness. The boundaries between you and the universe fade, revealing that everything is part of one infinite existence. You do not just exist in the universe exists within you. Truth is not a destination, it is an unfolding process. Every answer leads to new questions, every discovery opens the door to new mysteries. The deeper you explore, the more you realize how much remains unknown. This is the beauty of truth, it is infinite. It is not something you conquer or possess. It is something you continually experience. Embracing this allows you to remain open, adaptable, and forever evolving. The search never truly ends, because the journey itself is the truth. Love and truth are not separate. Love is not just an emotion, it is a state of being, a force that connects all things. When you seek truth with an open heart, you are guided by love. When you view the world through love, you see deeper truths that logic alone cannot reveal. Love dissolves fear, breaks illusions, and reveals the beauty in all things. If you want to know truth, start with love. If you want to find yourself, begin with compassion. The right question is often more powerful than any answer. Great thinkers throughout history have understood that wisdom does not come from knowing, it comes from asking. When you stop assuming and start questioning, you unlock doors to new understandings. Why do things work the way they do? What assumptions have I never questioned? What if reality is different from what I have been taught? The moment you start questioning deeply, you take the first step toward real discovery. You were taught to see yourself as separate from the world. You were given a name, an identity, a role. But these are just labels. Beyond them, there is no true boundary between you and the universe. The air you breathe, the atoms in your body, the consciousness you experience, all are part of the same whole. Realizing this changes everything. You are not alone, and you never have been. The universe is not something outside of you, it is something you are.
Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.